Welcome to the September real estate market update for the regions of South Huron, Bluewater, and Lambton Shores. If you've been watching real estate news at all over the past few months, you'll know that things have slowed down since the Bank of Canada started to increase interest rates a year ago. The London and St. Thomas Board is now declaring the local area, their board area, to be a balanced market, which has gone from a seller's market a year ago and previous. In this area, Bluewater, Lambton Shores, and South Huron, I'm saying that we are now in a buyer's market. For the fourth month in a row in all three areas, we have more than 6 months inventory, which that coupled with some of the other trend lines I'm going to show you tell me it's a buyer's market out there. So buyers, if the interest rates don't scare you, it's a great time to buy. Prices are dropping. Clients are taking, or sellers are taking, less than list in all areas right now, and that varies by region. But there are some areas that have a lot of inventory. You're going to see that Lambton Shores especially has got some disturbing trend lines with the number of units versus the number of sales. So I'll get into it, and thank you for joining us. The month of September, median sale prices have stayed fairly consistent, just a slight tick up or down. That same consistency is shown in the average sale price. The more interesting statistic is the year over year, where in Bluewater, average sale price has dropped from 16.4% from September last year. Lambton Shores, similar, 15.9%. But South Huron has remained fairly consistent year over year, only dropping 1.8%. We've added a number of new listings in all three areas. Bluewater's increased to 23, Lambton Shores 63 new listings in September, and South Huron 30. Interestingly, in two of the three markets, homes for sale has remained fairly consistent. Bluewater has gone from 62 to 63, and South Huron from 57 to 63. Lambton Shores, on the other hand, has a huge increase from 123 to 132, but more importantly, that's an increase of 83% over a year ago. September of last year in Lambton Shores, there were 72 homes for sale, and now there's 132. Similarly, when we look at the number of sales in the month, South Huron went from 8 in August to 10 in September, fairly consistent, which is also up 11% over a year ago. Bluewater similarly went from 9 sales to 12 sales in September, fairly consistent, down 7% from a year ago. But Lambton Shores went from 21 homes sold in August down to 12 in September, which is also down 25%. So obviously we're seeing a different market in Lambton Shores than we are in South Huron and Bluewater. Days on market remains encouraging. Lambton Shores at 37, Bluewater at 42, average days on market. South Huron's the outlier in this one at 82 days on market, which is obviously concerning. When we look at median rather than average, same thing. Bluewater and Lambton Shores in the 30-29 range. Again, South Huron the outlier at 53 days on market. Number of months supply continues to be concerning. All three markets have increased. Bluewater has gone from 6.5 to 6.6. Lambton Shores from 7.2 to 7.8. And South Huron from 6.8 to 7.5. If you look at the increase year over year, all three are up, with Lambton Shores being up by 105%, more than double the month's supply from September a year ago. Percent of original list price has dropped in all three markets. Bluewater from 96.4 down to 92%. Lambton Shores from 97.8 to 88.9, and South Huron has remained steady, 95.3 to 95.8. The average, those are mediums, the average of those three have trended similarly. Bluewater from 96 down to 91, showing again a 5-point decrease. Lambton Shores from 93 to 90, and South Huron stayed steady. Percent of current list price shows a little better. The last stat is percent of original list price, meaning have they done price decreases along the way before they got an offer. This one is percent of current list price, so that's the price when an offer comes in and what they're accepting. So if we look at that from a median standpoint, Bluewater has dropped from 97.3 to 94%. Lambton Shores has dropped from 98 to 92, and South Huron has actually increased from 95.3 to 98%. Now look at those same three in averages. They trend the same way. Bluewater from 98 down to 94. Lambton Shores from 94 down to 93, slight decrease. And South Huron from 95 up to 99. So what that really is saying is, where is the seller accepting an offer below their list price? And it's ranging from 1 or 2% below in South Huron to 7% below in Lambton Shores. Price per square foot, when we look at the median, has increased slightly in Bluewater from 366 to 414, and in South Huron from 280 to 297. Both positive from a seller's standpoint. Lambton Shores, on the other hand, has dropped from 339 to 276, which is a significant drop in square footage. On average, same thing showing. Bluewater on average has gone from 439 to 509. South Huron from 279 to 299. Lambton Shores has dropped from 445 a square foot to 288 a square foot. All three, it should be noted that all three are down from September a year ago. Bluewater down 16 points, Lambton Shores down 25 points, and South Huron down 10%. So once again, thank you for taking the time to view the stats with me. I appreciate all the feedback that we're getting. I'm going to continue to streamline what we show you. I know showing average and median is sometimes confusing. So I think based on the size of our market here and the sample size, and especially going into the winter months where we're going to have less sales anyway, I'm going to focus strictly on medians from now on. If I see something on the average I think should be pointed out, I definitely will. But otherwise, we're going to focus on medians on the stats that give us both. But as you can see from what I've just shown you, this area is in a buyer's market. Now, are we ahead of the curve as far as the greater London St. Thomas region and southwestern Ontario? Time will tell. Maybe they're going to catch up and things are going to continue to slow down a bit. But we'll definitely be watching for that trend line to start to curve downward. And there'll be a couple factors that do it. As sellers who don't need to sell start to pull their homes off the market, either through frustration or just realization that they're not going to get the price they were expecting, that will start to bring the inventory down. And I can tell anecdotally there's a lot of buyers out there who are taking advantage of the deals. So there are buyers who have been either on the sidelines or felt prices were too high, who are jumping back into the market because the time seems right for them. and that's going to help us all. That will get some of the inventory moved. Obviously, the sellers may not be as happy with what they're getting, but at the same time, if you want to sell, you can take advantage of a buyer that's interested. That's the current market price for the property, and move on. So anyway, it'll be interesting to see, and we're going to continue to watch and stay tuned. Hopefully the trend lines will definitely change next month. It's just depending whether they're going to continue in the direction of the buyer's market or head back more to a balanced market. Thank you. Take care.